Hi, it's Sylvester. This is my second channel. On my main channel, I get more views and I get comments from people on my videos. And I usually don't read my comments because I struggle with mental health problems, and oftentimes people can just be very, very mean. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's mean. A lot of people are very lovely. A lot of people are very kind. I've gotten some very, very nice comments on my channel over the years that I've been doing this. But I've also got my fair share of hate comments, and so I'm going to read the comments on my most recent video on my main channel called I Hate Being in My 30s. I don't know if this video is a good idea. I don't know if this is going to make my mental health worse. We shall find out together, I guess. And yeah, so let's do this, I suppose. We have the first comment from Megapal4638. I just turned 32, dude. I just stay in my room and play video games, same as always, though. So I guess I'm going to like that comment because that was not a bad comment. Now, I am very, very sensitive, and so even a comment that is slightly critical oftentimes upsets me, and so I'm nervous. I'm nervous about doing this, but moving on to the next comment from Benth162. If you go back with that mindset, you will end up in the exact same place. Change takes resolve. So stop whining and bootstrap yourself into something that is different. I.e., if you continue to do what you've always done but expect a different result, that is a sign of someone who likes their issues and uses them to gain some sympathy. You already know that we are out here, but yet you still beg for our approval of your inability to reason how you got to where you are. Well, how I got to where I am is a lack of mental health supports, and I suffered with psychosis for over 4 years, and I was kidnapped when I was 19, and there are a lot of reasons why I am the way that I am and where I am now. I'm getting very defensive because this is not the nicest comment. See, I get so easily triggered. So, I don't know. I don't know how to react to this comment. I don't know what to take away from it. If you continue to do what you've always done, then that's a sign that I like my issues and that I use them to gain sympathy. I am trying. If this person has been following along, they'll know that I'm actively trying to deal with my mental health problems, and I am putting the work in to try to make sure that things change. And so I'm a little offended that they think that I'm just sitting here doing the same thing over and over again because I want sympathy. And then the line where it says, you already know that we are out here, but yet you still beg for our approval of your inability to reason how you got to where you are. Like, I don't know. Okay, this is upsetting me. This was a bad idea. This video was a bad idea. Whose approval am I begging for in this video? I'm just talking about how I feel. I don't need your approval, Benth162. I genuinely don't need your approval. And this, my inability to reason how I got to where I am. Like I said, there's a lot of reasons why I am where I am, and a lot of it is out of my control. And what isn't in my control, I am actively trying to get help. I am trying so hard to get help. I am working my ass off to get help. And it is not easy. We live in a system that does not treat the mentally ill very well. And I'm just getting very pissed off. I'm getting pissed off. So we're going to move on to the next comment because I don't think that one was very productive. I think it's just a person being like, oh, wow, you're mentally ill? Why don't you cry about it on the internet a little bit for sympathy and attention? Yeah, I will. I will cry about my problems on the internet for sympathy and attention. Thank you. Thank you. And I don't need your approval, so go fuck yourself, Benth162. Next, we have Mr. Matty J. West. You look like you're in your mid-40s, if that helps your internal struggle. I mean, that's just mean. That's honestly just mean. I struggle with feeling like I look old, struggle with the idea that I look older than I actually am. And so this person is just kicking me while I'm down. So again, fuck you, Mr. Matty J. West. You look like, let me go check out this guy's channel or this person's. I don't know. I'm not assuming gender. I don't know this person's gender, but Mr. Matty J. West, you look like a pervert. You look like the kind of guy I would cross the street to avoid. Mr. Matty J. West. Go fuck yourself. Okay, next we have rare_medium. I can remember feeling a bit old at 30 because there was a decade between me and my college-aged people. I appreciate your honest expression of how you feel and acknowledging certain realities. I also had mental health issues, and they are a big waste of time, but they are also a part of your history and the challenges that you overcame. That experience can serve you and others as you go through life. Confronting aging is useful too. Good you are doing it now because obviously it only gets worse. Best thing is to have friends and age with them. Life is a tragedy and it's good to cry about it sometimes and then laugh the rest of the time. All right, rare_medium. Thank you. A good comment. Nice. Okay, cool. I feel like I should spend more time hanging out with this comment because I spent a lot of time with the comments that I didn't like. So, I don't know. I have no notes, though. This was a very well-worded comment. It was very nice. And, I mean, the line where it says, best thing is to have friends and age with them, that kind of, like, I don't have friends, and that really does suck, and it really does hurt me that I don't have friends. So, that, you know, they didn't mean anything mean by that comment, but, you know, that does kind of hurt. Anyways, next we have Rachel M9350. Dude, one ever has it figured out. I think they meant no one ever has it figured out. I didn't get a car until I was 31. My friend didn't buy a car until 35. Wages haven't increased to keep up. Unless you have rich family or a spouse, you're gonna be broke. So you have to live with relatives, then it feels mostly normal. It sucks nowadays for everyone. You aren't really alone in that. All right, I'll give that comment a like. Because, you know, cool. Thank you, Rachel. Next, we have Jackie Chance 795. I'm 47 years old, and this dude looks 10 years older than me. I mean, you're talking to me, right, Jackie? I'm the one reading this comment, so you should have said you look 10 years older than me. I guess other people read this comment, and this comment has 4 likes, which honestly hurts me because, I look like I'm 57, according to Jackie Chance. Again, rude, just rude. Let's check out what Jackie Chance is all about. Jackie Chance's channel has not a whole lot. They have 1 subscriber and 3 videos, and none of their videos have as many views as even my least viewed video. So, suck on that, Jackie Chance. You're 47 and you're a failed YouTuber just like me. Suck on that. Then we have Judge Jace 7583. Mate, I'm 60 and I still feel 25 and often act it. Number 1, do not compare yourself to others. Number 2, be you, not what you think you should be. All life paths are lessons. Number 3, no one has it figured out. We try and give it a go. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. It's all a lesson on this planet. Rule 4, you cannot change the past, but you can change the future. No one likes to get old, but mark my words, in 10 years' time, you will look back to 30 and wish very much you were back at 30 again. Mark my words. Be thankful for where you are, when you are there. When you are there. I mean, yeah, that's good advice. I'll like that comment because, good advice. A little bit preachy. A little preachy. But, overall pretty kind. Not snarky or sarcastic or mean. So, Thank you, Judge Jace7583. I will try my best to enjoy being 30, or 31 rather, because I know it is only going to get worse from here. I'm only going to get older. Then we have Thack020377. Look, man, you will never have it figured out. No one does. This is internal. You'll always be as old as you are, and if you look back that way, you're trapping yourself. I didn't get my 20s either, man. I didn't get moving till 33. Start with exercise. That was a good comment until the last part. Start with exercise. Like, are you calling me fat? I mean, I am fat, but also fuck you, Thack. They really didn't have to throw that last part in. I mean, maybe it wasn't a fat, maybe they weren't calling me fat. Maybe they were just saying exercise is healthy and good, and maybe I'm interpreting it as a comment about my weight, but I don't know if I'm gonna like this comment, honestly. I mean, it's not a bad. It's not a bad comment. Okay, fine. I'll give it a like. I just don't like the start with exercise. I don't like that. Then we have David Rivers 7492. Smile, life can be great. I have just become 60 and am getting divorced. Please look forward to a better future. I will like that comment. Soraka OTP 462. 30 and you still didn't grow up. It's time for you to stop playing pretend games with yourself. What do you mean by playing pretend games? Like, is that a comment about how I'm delusional for thinking that I might be able to be a YouTuber still? Like, I'm just playing pretend by making YouTube videos? Is that, or like, I don't know what do you mean by playing pretend? 30 and you still didn't grow up. I mean, yeah, I said at the beginning of the video that internally I feel like I'm still like 19, so yeah, Alright, Soraka. Next comment. We are almost at the end here. Next comment is ComaLab2387. Everything is about feelings in your life, isn't it? 1 minute into the video and you said feel 7 times. ComaLab has commented on a lot of my videos. I would call ComaLab a hater because the comments are always critical. They're never positive. But, as far as hate comments go, ComaLab doesn't, like, the comments aren't that bad. Like, they're not that mean. Like this comment is like, everything's about feelings in your life, isn't it? 1 minute into the video and you said feel 7 times. I mean, you're the one who takes time out of your day to count how many times I say the word feel. So, like, who's the loser here? You're dedicating a lot of time and attention to me, so thank you for the time and attention. Like, that's the thing about haters, is that I appreciate them because they're still paying attention to me and they're still taking time to engage with my videos, even if it's negatively. And so at the end of the day, I kind of win, because it's like, I might be a loser who posts videos on the internet, but ComaLab is the kind of loser who bullies people who post videos on the internet. And like, that is how this person spends their time. That's how this person, you have this one short life that you get to live, and you spend it by watching videos made by people you don't like, just so you can leave a mean comment. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's weird. Like, I don't hate watch people, so I don't really understand why people do that, because again, it feels like a waste of time to watch the videos of people that you actively don't like. But ComaLab ComaLab is obsessed with me enough to have watched at least the first minute of the video, so again, who really wins here, me or the one who's obsessed with me? I feel like I'm the winner in this situation. So ComaLab, thank you for commenting on my videos. Thanks for being a hater. And thanks for not being that mean, honestly. Like, I don't read my comments a lot, so maybe ComaLab has left some really mean comments that I just haven't read. But the ones I have read seem to just kind of be like almost like they're trolling me. It feels like they're just kind of trolling me. Like this. It's like, oh, everything's about feelings in your life, isn't it? I mean, yeah, this channel is me documenting my mental health journey, and mental health has a lot to do with how you're feeling. And so, I make vlogs, I talk about myself, and I talk about how I feel. That's just like a thing that I do. So, like, not everything in my life is about how I feel, but how you feel is a big part of your life. You know what I mean? Like, whether or not you feel okay, whether or not you feel good, has a big effect on whether or not you're going to enjoy your life. So, yeah, a lot of things are about feelings, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The fact that I said feel 7 times in the first minute of the video does feel like an actual constructive piece of criticism, though, because I do tend to repeat myself a lot, and I understand that can get repetitive and very annoying. So I will try to repeat myself less in the future. Thank you, Coma Lab. Then we have a comment that I've already read and liked. It says, "It's natural to feel you wasted life because everyone does, partly because when you are young, you don't appreciate how much time is at a premium. I'm 52 and it's fucking mad." This was by me 10-bit. Timmy 10-bit. So thank you, Timmy 10-bit, for a nice comment. And then somebody actually commented on this comment. Sign-eyed says, "It's crazy how time passes by faster and faster as you get older. It's a surreal experience." I'm going to like that comment as well, because it is true. Time goes so much faster now that I'm old than it did when I was young. Then we have "Think about how good it is you've made it this far" by Summer27619. So thank you, Summer27619. And then the final comment is my own comment, because I made a mistake in the video, so I'm just correcting myself, saying that I think I was first diagnosed with mental illnesses in 2017, not 2018, which is what I said in the video. So yeah, those are the comments. There were some good, there were some bad, and there were some neutral ones. It was, exactly what you might expect YouTube comments to be. So, not terrible. Not terrible. This video is not as poorly received as a lot of my videos. It has an 88.9% like to dislike ratio, so a lot more people like the video than disliked it, which is good. And it has 224 views at the time of making this video. So, pretty good for one of my videos, at least. Anyways, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay frosty. Bye.